and welcome back to my channel. I just realized something that I know I have never shared a fish cake recipe with you. So fish cake is like a little patty with fish, lots of flavor. It's healthy, it's delicious. It's a great starter if you want to make something like this in the festive periods that is ahead of us. Great for a dinner party or just as a snack for yourself, and you can always take it for your lunch boxes too. So let's get cooking. Before that, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button. So these fish cakes are meaty and they are crispy on the outside and really full of flavor and delicious in the middle. So let's get cooking. Being fish cakes, we need fish. I've just been to the fishmonger and you can buy a mix of fish. You could use just cod, which is white fish, or you could use a mix. I have got a mix because the fishmongers usually sell like a mix of leftover cuts for fish pies, and that is what I'm going to be using. And the other thing we need to prep are the potatoes. So I've got 2 potatoes that I have chopped into really small pieces, and that's how I boil mostly when I need mashed boiled potatoes. So these are 2 whole potatoes which I've chopped, goes into tap water, and then I bring it to a boil, and this literally takes around 5 to 6 minutes depending on the size of the potatoes. Once it's boiled, it cooks and then it's ready. So I'll let this boil through and I will take my attention to the fish. So over here I have got 600 grams of the mix of fish. So it has got a bit of cod, it has got some salmon. So fishmongers usually have this mix cut, but if you want, you can just use one kind of fish. Got a bit of sea bass, everything. So it's going to be kind of delicious with all the flavors combined. So that's 600 grams. First things first, I'm going to go give it a quick wash. So once the fish is clean, I am going to put it all in a nice pan. So this is 600. I'm going to add 250-300 ml of water and around 250 ml of milk, whole milk. Basically the fish should really be covered. A couple of bay leaves will be nice, and then I'm going to bring it to a boil. So the fish is just coming to a boil. I'm going to check on the potatoes, which I think might be... No, I'll give it 1 more minute because you want it properly, fully boiled. So 1 more minute and then I'm going to drain these. Literally, I turned my back and the sun has come out, so I've turned the lights off. So I'm just waiting to bring this to a boil and the potatoes are done. I'm going to drain these out. While the fish is cooking, I'm going to prep some other bits. So in one bowl, I'm going to take some flour, maybe like 5, 6, 7 tablespoons, just enough to coat the fish cakes. In the second bowl, I'm going to get 1 egg, and I'm going to add a little pinch of salt to both of these things. Seasoning is really important, and a little bit of chili to both these things. The flour is ready, eggs done, and I'm just going to get some breadcrumbs. The milk has come to a boil, which is fantastic. The fish is all covered, and now I'm going to reduce the heat to medium because it was on high till now, and I'm just going to cook this for around 5 minutes. So put a timer on and cook this for 5. And in the third bowl we'll have panko breadcrumbs. The light is so beautiful in the kitchen. Now I'm going to prep some herbs. And you can use parsley, you can use coriander, you can use dill, you can use a combination of all 3 or just 2. I at the moment only have coriander in the fridge, so a handful of coriander I'm going to wash and chop it up. Yeah, I've got chopping board over chopping board over chopping board. It's doing different things and they all kind of came together, piled up. Okay, so coriander is ready. I'm going to get a little bit of lemon zest in here. Time has gone off for 5 minutes, so this is done. I'm going to turn it off and quickly drain it. So potatoes in here, mash them up with the masher because they're so lovely and soft. Fork is working perfectly well for it. Now goes in the lemon zest and coriander. This is optional, but a bit of heat will like bring the flavors out. So whether you use green chilies, red chilies, I'm adding a chopped up green chili. I'm going to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and this just brings it to life. Just a bit of mustard. This is 1/2 teaspoon. And now I'm just going to get the fish, just flake it in. Now this is going to make quite a lot, but you can half the quantity, so make it with 1 potato and 300 grams of fish. But what I'm going to do is shape half, eat some today, take some for lunch, not me but others in the house. Now you just give it a mix. On the other side, get a pan nice and hot. This is going to be so hot to shape right now. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll have to give it 5 minutes. I was hoping I can do it in the sunshine, but this is like too hot. Right, I'll give it 5 minutes. So you can make this, keep it in the fridge. It won't last long, but a couple of days, and then you shape and fry them nice and hot and fresh. And you don't need to deep fry them, and just keep them healthy with just kind of pan frying it. So you get a pan nice and hot, and I am just using some light olive oil. You could cook this in any oil. I'm just going to get enough to shallow fry it. Let's see how hot this is. I'm just going to get a few rolled up and frying. Oh, it's such a delicate mix. You don't want to flatten it too much. You want to keep it a little plump is the word I'm looking for. So you could serve this with a lovely bit of salad. For a starter, we are going to have it with some chutney. Even ketchup and mayo would be amazing. And you would have to do this in batches. Now time to roll them into everything. So flour first. You can cook it without coating it as well, but that just adds to another layer of texture and taste. Who am I kidding? Now because the stuff in this is already cooked, this shouldn't take long. I have reduced the heat. Should be just a couple of minutes on each side. So I'm turning this off, and while they were cooking, I'm prepping the rest of the mixture. I won't be cooking this right now. I'm gonna prep this, put this in a box, put them in the fridge and cook when we're ready to eat. This is just because I'm making the video right now. So I've cooked 4 to show you guys because I want to taste them with you. So that's 8 more ready for the fridge. So basically it made 12 in total, 8 here and 4 there. And now I'm going to put this in the fridge. So this would go really well with any salad, but this is like a fresh, God, not so fresh right now, but some rocket leaves. Because of the sharpness of the rocket, it'll be really nice. Then we've got, obviously that's not for one person, but you've got your lovely crispy. And then it's up to you, mayo, ketchup, coriander chutney, whatever you fancy to serve with this. Oh, now time to open one up one-handed is not going to be easy. And here it is. Crispy on the outside, is packed with flavor. And to be honest, I went to get one fish. It's just when I saw the tub of mixed fish for the fish bar, I was like, oh, just make life easy. And actually, I can taste salmon, I can taste cod. It's really nice, like a combination of flavors. But you can, like I said, just use salmon or just use cod or any white fish of your choice, because you might be watching from around the world. And like I said, it's so perfectly seasoned, but it'll go really nice with a little sauce. So mayo, ketchup, chili oil, green chutney, tamarind chutney, anything of your choice. Hope you're going to try this over the festive period. It's so good for your New Year's dinner or Christmas or Thanksgiving. Whatever you do, try this. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Any weekend, make it for yourself. Treat yourself. And I'll see you back here with another new recipe very soon. Bye for now. Even better with the salad.